Hey everyone, it's Annette. So today I have a video featuring a Madam Glam. I wanted to go ahead and get this video out. They had sent me these, I don't know, maybe a month ago, a month and a half ago. But we had to end up putting my mom in memory care. I had mentioned it in a few videos before this one. We've been cleaning out the house. We've been cleaning up the house and the property, and we're trying to get it ready to sell. So I really hadn't been wearing nails. I did put these on last week because we didn't go last week. We had been going basically every other week. I can't even remember. There's been so much stuff going on. These were originally the Après Gel X Natural Stiletto and Extra Short, and they were so pretty. But then I had to start doing paperwork and catching up on invoicing. So I'll just pull one out and show you. But anyways, this is what it basically looked like. So for me, for typing, that's too long. This doesn't even really seem short to me, but I guess it is. I don't really like my nails really long because, I'm really active. I, work around the house and we have businesses and I'm the secretary. So I would really love to wear really long nails, but I just can't. So while I was not having on any type of artificial nails, I was using the Madam Glams Fiberglass base gel because I was just trying to strengthen my natural nails. I've been using the pink one, which is really pretty. It's just like a really soft, kind of a milky light pink. It is so pretty. And then I haven't used the beige yet, but I've also been using this, and I'm gonna go ahead and swatch them for you guys. But I used this underneath these, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you how I'm taking them off. Like I said, these have been on about a week. I've just like trimmed them down, filed them, and repainted them, but I don't like the way they look, so I want to switch over to, I think, a short coffin. I think that might be better. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to take this off. I'm going to show you how I do it, and then we're going to go ahead, I'm going to take off a few nails, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to swatch these, and then also later in the video I'm going to show you how when I put this on, and then how I do it with the peel off base and then with the gel extension glue, because like I am so impressed. This is the first time I've used this underneath the peel off base. And before I would just do like, like the regular prep, because I like my nails to stay on a while, like maybe like a week, maybe like a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I was just basically doing your basic prep, like doing your cuticle work and then putting on the prep and the prime. And then I would put on the peel off base, and then I would do the glue, and then put the nail on. So, I would do that. This time I added this step, and I am so much happier with the way my nails feel after I've taken it off. This is still a little bit of product left, probably the fiberglass. But I am just so much happier with the way that it feels. Other times before when I've taken them off without using the fiberglass base gel, my nails, like it felt like I was like pulling up a layer of my actual nail. So basically I'm just going to go in. I use this little metal thing. You're not really going to gouge yourself. You're just going to kind of go in, and you're going to find like a little corner that you can lift up. So let me bring you down a little closer because I can't do it with my hand in the air. Okay, so we got a little corner going on. I like to use a little, what can I think of, eyedropper instead of the brush. I think it works better for me. So you're just going to go in, and you're going to just kind of start lifting up. I've never had it come off this easily. So anyways, I'm just using this I don't even know how to say this, but this is what I am using. So I'm going to leave this in here like this. And then I'm going to get my little my dropper. It's like a pipette, plastic pipette, but it's too long, but I couldn't find a shorter one. Just gonna do a few little a few little drops. You don't need much. That was probably actually too much. My hands are a little shaky today. You're just gonna let it set just for, I don't know, a few seconds. It just depends. And then you're just gonna start working it. And it's just kind of like, see how it's coming off? I've never, ever had it come off this easily before when I did not use the fiberglass gel. Well, now that was just a waste of the stuff. But anyways, and then here we go. Now, this looks really good to me compared to what it has looked like before when I have taken off my nails without the fiberglass gel, using it as a base coat. This is just the peel off base that's coming off. So I am really, really liking the fiberglass base gel because it's protecting my nails. And I feel it's just giving my nails that just extra added like protection layer. And I've been trying to figure out, like, I was like, okay, maybe I should just use like, oh, what was I trying to do? I was trying to do a rubber base. So I was gonna do a rubber base, or I did do a rubber base, and I didn't like the effect that I had done with the rubber base because it did the same thing. It didn't peel off very well. And it just, I don't know, my nails always, my natural nails always hurt after, you know, I've done it. So this time I went ahead, I'm being really messy today. This time I went ahead, I forgot to leave this under here, but see how it's just like coming off? It's just, like I said, I totally give it the credit to the fiberglass base because, like, literally I've never had it come off this easy, and my nails, they don't even feel like that's good. So that's still some product left on there, but like literally it's like it is working so, like, look at that, it's working so well with the fiberglass base gel, and I've never had it work this well before. So I am really, really liking the Madam Glam Fiberglass base gel. This is a game changer for me. This is like literally, this is a game changer. I mean, now I feel comfortable doing changing up my sets more often. That's how this has made me feel. It's made me feel a lot more comfortable with changing out my sets because, like, literally I would do the peel off method and it's still, my nails felt really weak. And this time it's like they don't feel weak at all. And as you can see, I have some nail left, my natural nail. They're sturdy. So that's the fiberglass on there. They're pretty darn sturdy. So, and like this, see? Just so easy. It's just coming off so easy. But yet, if I wouldn't have you know, lifted the nail and then put on the debonder, and see how nice that's coming off? Like literally, I've never had it come off this easily before. I have a little bit of a product lift up there. So let's go ahead, let's clean this up. And then we're gonna swatch the fiberglass gels, and then we're going to put on some new tips. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to look at the pink fiberglass base coat first. And as I said before, this is one that I would just use just on my natural nail without any extensions or anything like that on it. This color is so, so pretty. I actually got a lot of compliments on my nails when I did wear this, which is really kind of strange because my nails were really, really, really short. But you can see once you put it on, it's kind of hard to see it on the brush, but there are little tiny fiberglass fibers. I don't know if you can see that, if the camera's gonna focus in on it, but there are little fibers. So let's see if we can see it like this. But this pink is just a soft, milky pink. Let's try to zoom you guys in a little closer. It's just a soft, milky pink. There's just, I don't know if you can see the little fiber. See, like at the end, watch the end. So there's like those little fibers and then they suck back in. And I just really, really like this. And then I just like to just tap it in just a little bit. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna do it for 30 seconds. The instructions say to do it for 60, but I'm gonna do 2 coats. So we're gonna do 30 seconds on that one. That's always worked for me. So now we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at the beige fiberglass base coat. This is a really, really pretty beige. I haven't used it yet. I've just used the pink. And the consistency is really, really nice. I do like the consistency. I love the round brush. See the little fibers? They're just kind of like, there's like one like right there. That's not a fuzzy, that's a little fiberglass fiber. And so that's what strengthens, that's what gives your nails the strength. And that's why I'm so impressed with this. Like I said, I've never put on the extensions with the fiberglass before, like using it as like, you know, like a little bit of a base gel. And I am so impressed. This is like the fastest. I went ahead, I just did a little bit of an e-file because I had some product up here. Now I do know that the fiberglass is still on here. I can feel it, but it is such a thin layer. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna keep it on. This is the clear that I used. And then I'm gonna put another coat on because it's protecting my natural nail. And for me, it was, and I'm older, I'm 56 years old. So for me, it seemed like it was damaging it a lot. Like the more I would do the peel off method, my nails would seem like they were getting weaker and thinner. And I know that is part of aging, but I want to do what I can do to protect my natural nails. So that's why when Madam Glam sent me this, first I didn't know like what it was. Literally, I'd never thought about using fiberglass base or anything like that, but I am so happy that they sent this over because this will be something that I continue to purchase from them. So we're going to look at the clear. The clear is just basically clear, but so you can see the little fibers. I don't know if you can see it, like see the little fibers and then they suck back in. But yeah, so, and I'm pretty sure I did 1 coat or 2 coats. I can't remember. I think this time I might do 2 coats on my nails. But anyways, it's just, I don't know. I am just so impressed with the protection it gave my nails from the extensions. Okay, so we're going to go back in with a second coat. Okay, so they have cured for a minute and we're going to go ahead and we're going to do our top coat. And it's really smooth. It's not like you can feel the little fiberglass pieces. It's just, it's really, really smooth. So here's 2 coats of the fiberglass base and 1 coat of the no wipe top coat. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead. I took off the nails on the other hand and I am still very pleased. I just went ahead with a very fine sanding band. So I just went up here, cleaned up the cuticles a little bit, and then just went ahead and just went over this lightly. Then I just went ahead and took a regular hand file and buffed it as well. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a dehydrator on, and then I'm going to put on a primer. I just always like to kind of go over it twice. And I do still have a little bit of product left on of the fiberglass gel, but I still just want to go ahead and do this step just in case. I don't know if you really need to, but I just want to do it. So now we're going to go in with a primer. I do like 2 thin coats. And we're just going to let this dry for a little bit. The tips that I'm using are the Après Gel X Natural Coffin Extra Short. And I went ahead and I prepped the inside of the nail with the Après primer is what I went ahead and used for the nail, for the actual tip. But I'm going to get the, I've been looking at their tip primer, so I'm thinking about getting their tip primer instead of using this, but I have this, and it worked last time. I used that last time too. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go in with the Madam Glam Pink Fiberglass base coat, and I think I'm going to do 2 coats. 2 thin coats. I just like this pink so much. Okay. I'm just going to kind of like push it down a little bit, and then I'm going to cure this for 30. So we're going to go in with the second coat, second thin coat. Okay. Push that in a little bit, let it self-level. And then we're going to cure this for 60. So that is cured for 60 seconds. It is still tacky, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe off the tacky layer. Okay, this is just with alcohol. I just put some alcohol on this little pad. So now we're going to go in with our peel off base. I like the IBD peel off base. Crystal from Blue Rose Nails got me hooked on this. The reason why it is not in its normal bottle is because I had gone on to AliExpress and I had purchased like, I think it was like 1,000 grams or something of it. It was this huge bottle. So anyways, Crystal couldn't get it shipped to her, I think in Canada. I can't remember what was going on. This was like a year ago. So anyways, I bought this really big container of it, and then I just went ahead and put it in separate little black polished bottles, and then I went ahead and shipped her a few of them. So anyway, so we're going to use this. So we're just going to do 1 thin coat of the peel off base. And that is what we are doing, 1 thin coat. We're going to go ahead and cure this, like I'm thinking 30 seconds. Okay, so last time for my tips, I used the Born Pretty 6-in-1 nail glue, because that's what I had done before. That was Crystal's peel off method. But this time I'm really wanting, at least just on the thumb, I'm wanting to use the Après Extend Gel just because I have it. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and use this. Now the way that I do it, this is the way I do it, doesn't mean it's the correct way. I go ahead and I like paint it on the inside of the tip. Now this is how I do it. And this works for me. So I'm going to try that much. I'm still not good on my, you know, the amount that you're supposed to use. So let's move this out of the way. We are just going to place this down. Everybody knows how to do this. It's just that I haven't done it in a while. So, no bubbles, a little bit of seepage. Turn on the light for a little bit. I hope that's even. Please be even. Okay. So anyways, here they are, buffed, filed and buffed and ready to be painted. I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little example of how I use the Madam Glam Fiberglass gel. This actually really is working out very, very well for me, and it's making me feel more comfortable with changing up my sets more often. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you so much, Madam Glam, for sending me these products. I really do appreciate it. As usual, I will leave Madam Glam's information in the description box along with my discount code. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day.